In this tutorial, we're going to focus on part one of the managing screens section. We're going to break it into three parts. And in the first part, we'll be speaking about managing your master media schedule and applying those schedules to screens that you have in your various facilities. And let's talk briefly about what is a screen. A screen is simply like a 42-inch flat panel LCD or LED television that has one of our media boxes connected to it that's driving the display, and or any size TV for that matter that can accept a computer input and from our digital media box. And the displays that you may have many displays. You could have 1,000 displays. You could have one display, and they can be located throughout your various facilities, and you'll be managing them from the web in your lifescienceweb.com account. And so that's really what a display is, or what we call a screen. And each screen has a name, and the screens that you want to push media to, that you've pre-built schedules for, which we learned in the master schedule and slot schedules sections. Those schedules can be pushed to any screen that you have in your inventory and that you have deployed. And so what we're going to do today is just show you in this first part of this tutorial is to show you how to push media to the screen. Now, you see that I have a screen up right now, and on the left side, it has some streaming media, some streaming video, and on the right side is what we call an ad panel. And the ad panel is really a place where we can display the media schedules that you have developed. And so actually you can see the screen layout right here. The left side is browser and the right side is ad panel. And browser is where we do the streaming. But we're going to cover that in a later section. But noticing that you have streaming media on the left, and then the media that's on the right is from your master media schedule. So let me change the media. I'm going to send a new master media schedule to the right side of that screen. And what I'll do here is I'll just pick one that let's see, men and women. Now I'm going to push that. Now, the screen that I'm going to be pushing it to, I've entitled Showroom Floor, and this would be as if it were in a dealership of a car, in the waiting room, or excuse me, the showroom floor of a car dealership. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to select a screen that I want to push the media to. Then I'm going to select the media schedule that I want to go to that screen, and then I'm just going to click on Send It. And you'll see in just a second here. Okay, so what just happened is that the items on the right side of your screen are three 720 by 300 ads or media items that you had built up, or that I had built up in slot schedules. There are three different slot schedules running, and those were built up into a master schedule, and so you can see those, and they're sequencing through the various ads in their schedules. And so that's all I needed to do to send that to that screen. Now that screen will keep that schedule until I send another one, even if it's powered off, cycled power goes out and it restarts. It's going to run that schedule forever until you select a new schedule and send it to it. So I'll do that right now. Let me send another one. And what we'll do is we'll send one that, instead of being three 720 by 300s, it takes up the entire right side of the panel, which is a 720 by 900. Send that. And it can take up to 15 seconds for it to get there. There it is. Okay, so you see that ad is a 720 by 900, and it takes up the entire right side of the screen. So that's really all we need to do to push media. Oh, I will show you another thing, and that is if the screen happens to be in a full screen format. Let me do that, and I'll talk about how to configure the screens in the next section. But let's say that the ad panel is in a full screen format. Now you see that actually that would move to the left because now there's no browser there, but that one was only set up to be in the split screen arrangement. So what I'm going to do it now is send that men and women schedule, which actually I know to be a full screen. There's actually 6 slots programmed up in that. And let me send that to the screen, and you'll see what I'm talking about. And just a second here. And here we go. So there's actually six 720 by 300 media items and schedules, slot schedules that are running in this particular screen. Now, if it turned out that I had an ad or a media item that took up the entire screen, and that would be something that was, say, 1440 by 900, which, let's see, here's one. And I'll push that to the screen. You'll see that it'll take up the entire screen rather than just the 6 slots. Okay, there we go. So we can push media items that are, an entire 1440 by 900, which is basically all of the slots. But that item is scheduled in slot A. If you remember that the slots have a particular Z order or front to back order, and A is the one that's on top. So anytime I'm going to run something that's full screen, I've got to put it into slot A. So that's it. Choose the screen that you want to send the media to, select the media that you want to send to the screen, and then click on the Send Master Media Schedule to Selected Screen or Group button. Wait up to 15 seconds, and you will see that it's taken on the screen. And that is, and here it comes. And that is all you have to do to get your media schedules out to the screens that are in your inventory.